Chapter 17, The Quiet Power of Acceptance. There comes a moment when the heaviest weight is not the loss, not the betrayal, not the ending you never asked for. It is the fight against what is, the refusal to let go, the war with reality. Acceptance is not weakness. It is not giving in. It is not saying the hurt was fair. Acceptance is the decision to stop bleeding energy into battles already lost. It is choosing to stop wrestling with the past and to finally stand inside the truth of this moment. When you accept, you do not erase the pain. You end the suffering that comes from insisting it should not exist. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Acceptance is the doorway out of suffering. Think of the woman who lost everything in a fire. Her home, her photographs, her history turned to ash. At first, she could not breathe, but slowly, she saw what remained. The people she loved, the body still carrying her forward. Acceptance did not erase her grief. It revealed what had survived, and from there, she rebuilt. The mind resists acceptance. It craves control. It tells you that replaying the past will change the outcome. But the past will never bend. Only you will. Acceptance is not passive. It is energy reclaimed. Energy you can now pour into what is still possible. One morning, you will notice you are no longer waiting for their call. No longer refresh your inbox for the message that will not come. You walk past the place you once ached to see them, and your breath does not catch. That is acceptance. Not fireworks, not triumph, but peace. Acceptance is also self-forgiveness. It is releasing the stick you've beaten yourself with. It is whispering, I did the best I could with what I knew then, and that was enough. The scar may remain, but the wound no longer bleeds. That is how you know acceptance has settled into your bones. And in that stillness, when resistance finally melts, you discover something hidden underneath the rubble. Not the shallow joy of pretending, but the grounded joy of living. This is the quiet power of acceptance. Not the end of pain, not the undoing of the past, but the freedom to live again. And when you taste that freedom, you realize the truth. You were never meant to carry the past forever. You were meant to live.